Hi, I'm Huck in Villanueva from Far Eastern University Institute of Technology, and this video is about how social media affects on Filipino values and culture. Culture has a huge impact on social media adoption and usage. In measuring culture, I talk about specific cultural traits and attitudes, and I describe how those things are being measured specifically regarding commerce and censorship. There are some of the most basic patterns in how the social media landscape changes from culture to culture. For instance, how do communication styles correlate with commercial usage? What about individualism and collectivism? As social media goes increasingly global, these questions will prove important for everyone from journalists to marketers to user researchers and platform developers. A different study, this one from 2010, found a strong link between cultural attitudes and beliefs about e-commerce. But although the study used measurements of traits like collectivism, it gathered a batch of traits into a single score instead of examining them separately. So that the study didn't say much about specific cultural traits. Its main conclusion was that cultural differences are indeed correlated with different beliefs about e-commerce. Based on studies, surveys, opinions, anecdotes, and other literatures made by experts and researchers in relation to Filipino social values or Filipino core values, along with the Filipino character or Filipino identity of a person or an individual known as the Filipino. The Filipino value system are found to possess inherent key elements. Among them are optimism about the future, pessimism with regards to present situation and events. The concern and care for other people, the existence of friendship and friendliness, the habit of being hospitable, religious nature, respectfulness to self and others, respect for female members of the society, the fear of God, and abhorrence of acts of cheating and thievery. The core values of Filipinos specifically upholds the following items: solidarity of the family unit, security of the Filipino economy, orientation to small groups, personalism, the concept of loob or kalooban, existence and maintenance of smooth interpersonal relationship, and the sensing of the feelings of or needs of others, known as pakiramdam or feeling. In a larger picture, these values are grouped into general clusters or macro clusters, namely the relationship cluster, the social cluster, the livelihood cluster, the inwardness cluster, and last, the optimism cluster. Using social media websites is among the most common activity of today's children and adolescents. Any website that allows social interaction is considered as social media site. including social networking sites such as Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, and Instagram. Gaming sites and virtual world as such as Dota, LOL, and Call of Duty. Second Life, The Sims, video sites like such as YouTube and blogs. Such sites offers today's youth portal for entertainment and communication and have grown exponentially in recent years. For this reason, it is important that parents become aware of the nature of social media sites, given that not all of them are healthy environments for children and adolescents. Pediatricians are in a unique position to help families understand these sites and to encourage healthy use and urge parents to monitor for potential problems with cyberbullying, Facebook depression, sexting, and exposure to inappropriate content. Because of their limited capacity for self-regulation and susceptibility to pressure, children and adolescents are at some risk as they navigate and experiment with social behaviors. Some risk as they navigate and experiment with social media. Recent research indicates that there are frequent online expressions of offline behaviors such as bullying, click forming, and sexual experimentation that have introduced problems such as cyberbullying, privacy issues, and sexting. Other problems that merit awareness include internet addiction and concurrent sleep deprivation. Nowadays, many parents use technology incredibly well and feel comfortable and capable with these programs and online venues that their children and adolescents are using. Nevertheless, some parents may find difficult to relate their digitally savvy youngsters online for several reasons. Such parents may lack a basic understanding of these new forms of socialization, which are integral to their children's lives. They frequently do not have the technical abilities or time needed to keep pace with their children in the ever-changing internet landscape. In addition, this, these parents often lack a basic understanding that kids' online lives are an extension of their offline lives. At the end result is often a knowledge and technical skill gap between parents and youth, which creates a disconnect in how these parents and youth participate in the online world together. Engaging in various forums of social media is a routine activity that research has shown to benefit children and adolescents by enhancing communication, social connection, and even technical skills. Social media sites such as Facebook and Twitter offer multiple daily opportunities for connecting with friends, classmates, and people with shared interests. During the last 5 years, the number of pre-adolescents and adolescents using such sites has increased dramatically. According to a recent poll, 20% of teenagers log on their favorite social media sites more than 10 times a day. The number and more than half of adolescents log on to a social media site more than once a day. 75% of teenagers now own cell phones and 25% use them for social media. 50% use them for texting and 24% use them for instant messaging. Thus, a large part of this generation's social and emotional development is occurring while on the internet and on cell phones. And thanks for watching. Thank you.